Okay, so here we are again in another video, and today, as always, I'm gonna start with the DXY. But first, I want to talk about I'm backtesting my new strategy. It's not new, but I'm trying some new parameters, and right now it's not working that well. It's I don't have that much of a sample. Like I have 15-20 trades, so yeah, it's not that much. It's just that the win rate is not so high. It's maybe right now it's 30%, something like that. It's still profitable because the TPs are 1 to 2.5, 1 to 3, so that's good. But I have to crunch my data and see if the strategy is better with a 1 to 2 TP maybe. So yeah, I'm just collecting data, and that's all. Okay. So well, two strategies. The first one is in London for a continuation, and then the reversal in New York. The continuation one, I have less sample, but it looks more or less good right now. And the second one, it looks good, but I'm having a few stop losses in a row. So yeah, or maybe I have to close the trade at 10 p.m., which is usually the timing where you don't have that much liquidity anymore. Okay, so let's start. Today started with the DXY. We are inside this movement here, this down movement, this movement to the downside. We have this low here, 136, 34, so it's not taken the previous weekly low, and we only took the previous daily low, and we achieved past the 50% yesterday. So yeah, not that much information with the DXY. Okay, so EU. In this case, we took the previous daily high and previous weekly high, the 50% as the DXY was taken or yeah, achieved, I don't know, yesterday. So today I was looking for reversals. Let me calculate. So it's 54, 53, 3.8, 42, 64. Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah. So we didn't arrive at the 80% for a few pips, 1 pip, but here we had probably one trade to take. Maybe I improve my trades by waiting and looking for a better entry. So that's something that I have to study. Let me note that. So yeah, this is not a trade, like it's okay, but okay. Okay, so maybe I want to test if instead of entering down here, I wait for the mitigation or something. Here, I don't know. I have to study it, but maybe it's much better, probably. Yeah. So maybe if I look for this type of entries, it's better. I have fewer entries, but it's more profitable. Okay, more. Yeah. So let's see. GU. It's I'm a little bit tired because it frustrates after 5 years. But if you fall, you just stand up, and I need data and I think I'm gonna find something anyways. Okay, so well, let's see. GU in this case we achieved the 50%, but the price went directly. Yeah, so we achieved here the 50%. I don't know if on H1 we had a clear, yeah, we had a clear revenue liquidity on H1 here. But they didn't look for any trade, it was out of timing, and then we had a reversal when we took the previous daily high in raw liquidity in H4. But I'm not trading this because we are far from the ATR, okay? USD/JPY, in this case we had a stop loss here that I saw later on because I was working, so I wasn't able to look at it. We went down, we had this movement to the downside, this was 50% here from yesterday. Today we had this movement to the downside, taking the previous weekly low, in which we had this break of structure here on M5, and then on M1 we had this break to the downside and then this break to the upside. I placed the trade here because it's really when it broke. I think, well, yeah. Maybe I could have entered later and maybe using the mitigation here, but well, the stop loss is there and that's all. Okay. I think I took the trade properly, but we even achieved the ATR level, so yeah, that's okay. USD/CHF. Let me eliminate the alarms. Okay. So in this case, we had a TP for a continuation trade. So we had this movement to the downside, and we achieved the 50%. We took the previous daily high. Then it came back without taking the rally within H1, and it gave us an entry. Let me show you. So we took previous daily high. We never took the rally within H1. It went up again, break of structure here. And in this case, if I would have waited for the mitigation, the trade would have left. But this is London, so usually the moves are more continuous, like, yeah, I don't know, well, it's just something they have to see. Had the break here and candle close. I covered with the stop loss on this liquidity structure here, and then we had the TP on the round liquidity on H1 to 1268. Then we had a movement to the downside, taking the previous daily low and round liquidity in H4, but there was no break of structure and the ATR was far. And to finish this day, we had the USD CAD, but I didn't trade it because, yeah, it's true that we took the previous weekly low, previous daily low, and round liquidity in H4. We even reached the 50%, but in this case we had nothing to trade, and here we were far from the ATR. Okay, so well, these were my trades, my day. This was my day. I hope you like it, and let's see what the data says. Okay, see you. Bye bye.